It's Thursday, May 22nd, right at the open here on the 1 minute chart. Just thought I'd update the SPY. You can see here it paused a little bit and then it came down and took out the low of the previous day. So that was the expectation after this red bar. That's all it has to do. It certainly could head a lot lower. At the moment we're going to find out where price action leads us. We're in the middle of the pre-market range, but we did come down after that red bar yesterday, take out the low of the previous day. And that's why you're getting a little bit of a pause there. That was a target. And to me, every time I see targets, I expect pauses. It could slice right through, it could reverse, but at a minimum, you generally kind of look for pauses. So that's what's happening. We'll see what unfolds. For me, I exited some more of my SPY. I bought those SPY 595 puts yesterday, somewhere around 950. Sold some more at like 1255. They're asking 13 right now. So of course, I'd still like to see it go lower, but we're going to find out. The 15-minute chart, you can see here we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're about halfway through the 15-minute bar, which is, neutral at the moment, in between the pre-market range. So we want to, right now, since we're in between a range, any breakout of this first bar, wherever it ends up, if we stay here, is just going to target this pre-market area. Even though in the big picture on the weekly chart we are targeting down here, we want to see if things head lower and we hit this inflection point, what happens at that area, because it could be a reversal area. Again, we're in conflict here in the sense that the weekly chart, after failing at the weekly high and coming through the midpoint, is projecting down here with 2 days to go. And we have the monthly chart that, is still green on a 2-up month with a week to go, that projects higher to take out this red bar high. So we're certainly pausing a little bit here, but that doesn't, we still have plenty of time to hold and then start another move up on this daily chart. If you look at it, it just looks like a typical uptrend with a few red days here. And this red day might not even follow through all that much. And that's what I'm kind of looking for right now. I mean, if we hit our target of yesterday's low, we're going to see how this 15-minute bar closes. And if we follow through lower, that's a sell signal on the day, and it targets this pre-market low and it targets the weekly low until proven otherwise. But if we somehow can't break down further from here and head up, I would look at that as a potential, move back to the upside, forming in line with that monthly chart. So I want to see, what happens here. And of course, today, given that we took out the low of the previous day, the only way this really reverses up is if we have a 2-down failure, which takes out the low of that day and then moves back through the midpoint of that day. And that would be the sign today that the monthly target is still in play. Other than that, we still might bounce around, take out liquidity up here at this pre-market high, and still want to stay red on the day. So a lot's going to depend on how this 15-minute chart forms. I'm ready to go either way. I'm going to be nimble on any upside that unfolds and wanted to really see strength above that high to confirm anything. In the meantime, I'm going to stay biased to the downside and look for opportunities down there. But again, same thing. If we head lower and can't, follow through, and reverse in some way strongly through this first bar, level, wherever it ends up, then I'm going to anticipate that might be the beginning of a move back up in line with this overall uptrend. So, good trade yesterday buying puts, good opportunity for it to still head lower into this gap. But I kind of know all the reference points and the time frames that are in play, and I just thought I'd follow up here right at the open, just showing how on the 1-minute chart anyway, we did come down, take out that low of the previous day, and that's all it really has to do. And now we got to judge 15-minute price action, to get some clues as to what's really the more dominant time frame, the weekly one here or the monthly one.